And hey guys, we have some amazing interviews for you guys. One of our newcomers, Count Gonzalez, is manager, is going to be doing an interview, and also Dullahan's manager is also doing an interview. I'm super excited to see them, and yeah.
Very exciting interviews in the lead up to Backyard BULI, so we'll leave you with that and see you all at Backyard BULI. Hello, BULI Universe, and welcome. My guest at this time is the manager of Dullahan. Hello, would you like to say hello to everybody?
Hello.
Hello. Well, this is really great meeting you because we've discussed over email before, but this is the first time we've met in person. Dirk, of course, contacted you when bringing Dullahan into BULI a couple months ago, and it was a really great experience, I'm sure, for your client because we all know he tore it up on the Irish independent circuit before coming here.
He did. I found him at a underground illegal bare knuckle boxing tournament. His opponent was 6'4", 320 pounds, 8% body fat, but using his knowledge of pressure points, he was able to knock him out in 3 minutes.
That's really impressive considering he's only about 4 inches tall.
Exactly.
So, yes, now, your opponent at the next pay-per-view, which, again, you just beat Bushinashindra. Let's discuss that.
Yeah.
How do you feel beating Bushinashindra?
I feel absolutely blown away.
Really? And Bushinashindra is one of the best competitors in BULI. And by doing that, by doing that, you secured yourself a spot at Backyard BULI, which you didn't have before, and you're facing a new competitor who just got signed from the independent scene here in the United States. His name is Ogre, and you're going to be facing Ogre. And what are your thoughts on that? We don't really know too much about him, so what are your thoughts going into that match?
I'd say our chances are pretty high.
You think so?
Yeah, I definitely think Ogre's going to, especially since Ogre's new, and he is already 4-2.
Yeah,
so.
and of course, one stat we always mention with Dullahan is that he went 2 matches. He won 2 matches in a 5-round contest against the champion, which is very impressive. Meaning in a standard bout, he would have won the match.
Definitely.
So, Dullahan is a very definitely top tier competitor, and it's great to finally meet you. And so, would you just have anything to say to the BULI universe before your match at Backyard BULI?
I can definitely say for a fact, Ogre's going down. He is going to win, and I don't know. We'll probably go out and get shit-faced at a bar. I don't know. That's usually what we do.
That sounds like a swell time. Hello, and welcome, BULI Universe. My guest at this time is a new manager for a new Beyblade who will be premiering at Backyard BULI. I'd like to introduce the manager of Count Gonzalez.
Thank you very much, Mr. Manager.
I'm not Mr. Manager. Mr. Manager is Bushinashindra's manager.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr.
Mr. MacSween.
Don't tread on me.
Well, yes. Yes, I do. I'm very patriotic on this 4th of July is when we're filming this interview. So would you like to tell me about your client and his struggles and how he came to BULI?
Well, Count Gonzalez here is just emerging from the quarantine, and let me tell you, he just served 6 years in the Beyblade Navy.
Wow.
Now,
that's a good record, and we support our troops here at BULI.
I can tell.
Yes.
Now, my client here, he's a little different than perhaps some of the other competitors.
Yeah. Would you like to explain why?
He has diabetes.
Oh.
But that never stopped some of the greatest people that ever walked the plains of this planet.
That's true.
Diabetes never stopped Nick Jonas,
That's true.
my cousin Jennifer, Alvin, all the chipmunks. Diabetes never stopped them.
That's true, and it also didn't stop the father of Dread Phoenix, who, remember, is a second-generation Beyblade competitor. His father, Dread Phoenix Sr., who also had diabetes. So it's really, there's an impressive track record there, so I guess you're going to add to that legacy of diabetic people who've really proven that they are more than their condition.
Well, I want to make it clear to the people watching at home that my client, Count Gonzalez, is not just here to fight, he's here to win.
And speaking of that,
would you stop cutting me off, sir?
Excuse me,
My client is new here and deserves some respect.
You gotta talk like that to me on my own show. Anyway, we'd like to talk about how he's gonna be facing Air Knight at Backyard BULI, and Air Knight is a great competitor. He had a bit of a slow spot recently, but he's started to come back, and he just had a knockout against Cosmic Kraken, who's a very good competitor here. So, what are your thoughts going into this match?
Count Gonzalez does not fear anyone, especially someone named Air Knight.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you what have you been studying any of his matches, scouting for techniques to use against him, or?
Count Gonzalez spent 6 years in the Navy.
That's true.
He's highly trained and highly skilled in all types of combat. He does not need to watch video clips of air knights.
Well, if I would like to leave the BULI universe with anything before your match.
Yeah, I'll see you at Battle of the Blades.
That's not the name of the pay-per-view. It's actually Backyard BULI.